Also a lot cake, sweet cake. I mean, mamma mia, everything. I eat everything.
We'll just get right into the video, but before that, let me just tell you that this video is sponsored by OneFootball app. OneFootball is my go-to app whenever I need to know anything related to world football. So in case you want to follow a particular club, a player, or maybe read latest articles related to football, you can get everything on the app. So don't forget to check out the description box below, hit the link, download the app. It's that easy. नमस्ते दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप लोग? I hope well and good because you know what, that is the most important thing that matters. आज मैं पूरा ट्राई करूँगी कि तुमको इस वीडियो का स्पीड स्लो करके ना देखना पड़े और मैं आराम से बात करूँ ताकि तुम समझ पाओ और तुमको शायद फॉरवर्ड करना पड़े कि मैं क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ. आई होप दैट डजंट हैपन. एनीहाउ, व्हाट आई वांटेड टू टॉक टू यू अबाउट इज, आज इस वीडियो में मेरे साथ एक बहुत स्पेशल गेस्ट है. नाउ व्हाई? बिकॉज आई हैव फर्स्ट टाइम एवर अ कोच, a manager on my channel, and it's none other than Vincenzo Alberto Annese. बहुत possibility है I might be pronouncing the name wrong, but you should know that English is not my first language and it's not even my guest speakers who's going to come here and talk to us everything related to the game, mindset, fans, players, and also Gokulam Kerala. It's really going to be a fun ride, but I just want to tell you that मैंने थोड़ा extra effort डाला है so that मैं subtitles लिख पाऊँ. हाँ, हो सकता है एक दो जगह पे मैंने भी कुछ गलत पकड़ा हो, वो जो subtitle मैंने लिखा है प्लीज़ थोड़ा एडजस्ट करने की कोशिश करें. आई एम ट्राइंग टू मेक इट वेरी ईजी फॉर यू सो दैट यू कैन वॉच द वीडियो ईजिली, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई डिड. तो तभी थोड़ा टाइम लगे मेरे को ये वीडियो अपलोड करने में, एंड आई होप यू एंजॉय दिस. लेट्स गेट इनटू इट. सो माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू इज दैट यू हैव वन the league title with Gokulam Kerala, and you have also managed to retain that title, defend that title. So is it something different in coaching perspective when you have to fight for the first title and then you have to retain that title, or is the coaching similar? Is the mindset of the coaching different for both of the things, or is it the similar?
For sure is a bit different because the mindset when you win some trophy is like in my side, and for the what they really behavior of the player is changing a lot. The motivation to win the second trophy in 2 years, and to change and renovate the whole full team. We only confirm 9 players from the last years, and we try to motivate the new player to try to win also another league. And when you play again Gokulam Kerala, that you was winning of last years, everybody try to do the maximum that they can. All team, also the really the local team like India or all young guys. There was when they play against us, there was terrible. There was so strong and so compact. It was no easy to play against them. Even we win with a big margin, but each team when they play against us is something, because when you are champion, everybody try to win the champion. Everybody, and in all over the league in the world. Esempio Liverpool, esempio Juventus in Italy, esempio French Paris Saint-Germain. Everybody want to show that the best. When you have the best team, everybody want to show that they are the best. That's the mindset that is very very easy. Plus, I think in India, and I can say I was coaching also in Indonesia. The experience one about winning and continue to win is not so easy. It's not so easy. Many times when you win, they relax themselves. Personally, I am very motivated coach, energy coach. With me, it's difficult to relax so much, but they still doing. They still doing in everything. They think they are super player. They want to go to play all the time. The local players, special I-League player. They want to go to play in ISL. They have motivation to go to ISL to better price, to have a better offer for ISL team. That's why it's really no easy to keep them at a high level, motivated to game by game. In 2 years, we make one record of 21 game without losing no one time,
Mm.
and it's a historical record for I League. And
Mm.
also,
It was
we
17 for Churchill Brothers, which I think Gokulam Kerala broke for 21 games. Yeah.
yeah, we done well this only because really we have a different mentality in the team. Many time combinate each other was like a big mess. I mean, during the training, we was fighting for each ball, and when you was watching our training, is like the game is the same. So
Yeah.
we really sometimes we injury in the training, and this is
Oh.
create a lot of stimulation for play all the time. We are the team that score with the 12 different players,
Mm.
and I think in India there is no one team that score with 12 different players in I League, in ISL, also in many years. This was my personal research around to Indian football, honestly, because I want to improve myself at the best level. I really so happy that everybody can watch good football
Mm.
for Gokulam Kerala. We scored this year's 44 goal, and we receive
Yeah.
only 14 goals. Is
Mm.
also a big record for the 18 game.
But like now that you're leaving your position as the head coach of Gokulam Kerala, so what is it that you look for in a new club before taking up the job? What is it? What are the factors? What are the things that motivate you to just take up the challenge while looking for a new club?
Honestly, this question is an amazing question. I honestly, if I explain myself, I don't really. I need personally motivation, and motivation create me enthusiasm. No, for me, in each league where I was a national team coach in Belize. I was um, in Indonesian Premier League. I was in Kosovo Premier League. I was in Ghana Premier League. All the time, maybe for the club, maybe for myself, I try all the time to be limited to win some trophy. And
Hmm.
I think win consecutive 2 years in the same club, and
Hmm.
also don't try new kind of new competition with the other club. I think they don't give enough motivation to myself. So I need to change. I love the president. I love the G of the club, Mr. Ashok. I love the president, Mr. Provin, that in developing the football in India at a maximum level. Because in Gokulam in 2017 till now,
Hmm.
okay, we've been to cup to league, but there was also Durand Cup winner. There was a woman team winner that represent Asia with woman,
Hmm.
represent with the men Asia. It was really this president have a good vision. So I was so proud also to participate of this big club that for me in the next I think 3 4 years they will be for sure in the big in the top level, also to represent to have some player that can play in national team, and I believe they can stay also in ISL. I believe that something will change in the future. ISL
Yeah.
I League.
Absolutely. And I think that, the Indian football is going on the right path to, witness those changes right now. I think this is the perfect time that we are seeing such good football from everywhere. Now, moving on to the next question, you started coaching at a very young age. You're still very, very young as a coach when you think of it. But, considering the first day that you started coaching and till now, how has your philosophy towards football, towards managing evolved? Means we keep learning every day something or the other, from every game we
Yeah.
learn something. But how has your coaching evolved? The philosophy of coaching evolved over the years.
Look, I'm so happy that I win the league this year. So, but many times, even when I win, I try to develop in myself in the best level. I mean, I want to be all the time the best. And it's no like
Yeah.
I can be arrogant to speak about this.
That's not
No, no,
arrogance
but
at all. Yeah.
many time, maybe I can not express the maximum, the best level of also about my English. When I was 20, when I was 17, no, I was represent with the Venezia in Serie A, the maximum level of
Hmm.
football, and I
Hmm.
was a football player. Then
You were a
I get a
midfielder,
lot of
right?
injuries. Yeah, I was midfielder and most of all tactically disciplined player. No so much technically, but very tactically. And I was like even there all the time in the game, try to do the maximum for improve myself. um, so sad that I cannot play at the best level of football for many injury. So I decided to push my career in the coaching
Hmm.
till young age, 22, and I can
Yeah.
see that during all my life I developing years by years better because I criticize so much myself. When I win, I criticize so much. When I lost, I always and game by game I make analysis not only one time, two, three times. My
Hmm.
match analysis coach is so tired to want to stay with me to work with me because I believe in better football also in my career. I believe that all the time in the club where I was, I believe that I want developing better and better the team and myself. And
Hmm.
what the change in before and now. That before maybe during the for be back on your question before that maybe I don't watch too much during the game the opposite team.
Hmm.
In the last 4 5 years, especially when I become national team coach, I really put a lot focus on the opponent team. So I adapt myself training and specific training for opposite team, and
Hmm.
this is great. I think a big difference to evolve the football the best level.
Hmm.
Each coach start for Guardiola, our mentor, no, Guardiola, Klopp, the best coach Conte. No, Antonio Conte is come from my university, Foggia,
Yeah.
no. Each coach they have a mentality to see the player, to adjust the player, to select the player, and
Hmm.
I one experience like now I have more than 120 game in my curriculum, professional game, like a coach. I can
Hmm.
understand that before I was thinking too much about curriculum of some player. Right now, I don't care at all about curriculum play. If you watch our Gokulam Kerala team, it was all player no come from nobody, from academy, from college. No one have experience, and we beat many club where there was experience player. They come from
Hmm.
ISL with a big budget.
Hmm.
Many players they never play in professional league. They have the first professional contract and they win the league. So it was amazing. These 2 years, Alex Saji that playing under 23 national team of India, he's become
Hmm.
player before was playing KPL. Uvais
Hmm.
left back will play for sure. I believe in the future for ISL club, and they have a lot of and they
Hmm.
will play also for national team. I believe Emil Benny,
Emil
G
Ben,
team.
yeah. I think even the experience that a Kerala club, that is Gokulam Kerala, that is the first club I think from Kerala who played in intercontinental competition in AFC Cup, and you made that happen. You went in the AFC Cup as well, and then you had a very good debut against ATK Mohun Bagan. That was something like really unexpected. That what Gokulam Kerala did there at that higher stage. It was your debut. It was the debut of Gokulam Kerala in at that such big stage. So going into it, how was your experience? Just being the coach of Gokulam Kerala and competing at that AFC continental stage.
Well, I mean, for me, I was coaching many country national team, and so represent India, give
Hmm.
one plus for all club. not only for me, for all players. Some player play in front of 40,000 people
Yeah.
in Kolkata, in Salt Lake.
Salt
It
Lake
was
Stadium. Yeah.
Salt Lake Stadium. Like yesterday in the game, no, of national team, almost the same, maybe more than yesterday.
Hmm.
It was so exciting. I mean, everybody was exciting, and everybody was support Kolkata team, no? Etichemo, magari. And I was so happy that they come so many supporters because we are really no with the big experience. We was
Hmm.
no with the big experience, but we go there and we deserve to win this game.
Hmm.
And the debut was, of course, a bit emotion in the first 20 minutes. Everybody was shaking, but
Yeah.
then we really performed so well in 90 minutes. Sad that the Asian competition was really we play 18, 21, 24. Like all team play like this, but we play in short time many game
Many
because
matches. Yeah.
we was coming from my league and we play
Hmm.
from first, sorry, for fourth, all 21 in 21 day we play 7 game and we were
Yeah.
so tired. And you can see that the performance of Maldives team, and the performance
Hmm.
of Bashangara again Bangladesh team was a bit
Hmm.
poor. Not about intent, not about so much about quality of the passing, but about intensity of the game. And we were
Hmm.
so tired. That's is my really, if I can say something that if I can come back, if I can at least have more time to rest after I league,
Hmm.
maybe it will be different. But
I
it's
actually
my
noticed that, against Basundhara Kings as well, that, whenever you get the chance to counter attack, and I remember that felt so lethal from Gokulam Kerala's side. It's just that, there was that final touch missing. Otherwise, you got really good chances at the start of the match itself, and it felt like if only you got that first goal, and the momentum and the tempo of the game would change. And it just didn't click at that point of time. It felt like that, but
yeah.
you were lethal. Your team was lethal in the counter attacks, especially when I saw that game, and it felt like, man, they could have done it, but
GT missed this goal. GT in the after 5 minutes he
yeah,
missed 1-1
yeah, yeah,
with the
yeah,
keeper.
yeah.
But I mean, this is also inexperience of the player, no? I mean, G
Hmm.
Team is he never play in this kind of competition. If you watch
Hmm.
all play that was playing Bashangara, there was all experienced player, and the same again Masia team, again Maldives team. There was
Hmm.
again us 9 national team player plus other player that they have already big experience to play in Asia.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
This is create a bit also the difference between us and them. Plus, of
Hmm.
course, the budget of the player. I mean, we was like this level, and sometimes the budget maybe not only for us, but maybe
Hmm.
also for something else can make a big
Hmm.
difference. Also, psychology can make big difference. So.
Definitely.
But I believe that in the future, this kind of player that now they get a big opportunity to play again
Hmm.
other national team player. I believe these guys in the future they will perform it so well. And
And
I
they
am
got the biggest thing, and that's the experience. They got that from this competition, and I think that goes a long way. They will know, how to perform at that stage whenever they get the chance again to do it. But they had to start somewhere. I think this was a perfect stage for them to, play the way they did. The team that they had already, defended the title of Gokulam Kerala, so of the I League champions. I think that was really, really nice. But I seriously want to ask you that, since you have managed so many different countries, clubs and things like that, but what was it that was really exciting for you to come to India and pick Gokulam Kerala as the club that you wanted to coach? What was it that really excited you about
well,
India?
India have a million culture background. So first of all, for the culture of India, I'm not only interested about football, but about to understand the mentality of the people. I mean, Indian people they are so kind. I mean, I love Indian people and many different kind of culture. But Principally, I tell the truth. When I was young, me and my sister, we watch all the time some movie from India. So all the time
Ah,
we say each other, "Oh, we need to go there. We need to go there." And I say, "Okay, one day I will go into coaching there." In many years, I was trying to come to India because I believe I am. We are very in India. The family is so important, and
mm,
I believe also in the South Italy. I'm from South Italy, and I can understand really better maybe the mentality of India. And also Materazzi, he did well. He win the title. So I was
mm,
thinking, if Materazzi win the title, I can win also the title. And I think I done that. No, it's part of Materazzi, very, very nice guys. And I'm
mm,
so happy. I mean, every player that come in India, I think they done very well. Del Piero, Materazzi,
yeah.
Zambrotta. I mean, everybody contribute to win something. So
Mm.
I I also so happy to stay there in this. They will remember me at least. I hope they will remember.
Absolutely. Now it's like, everybody's gonna remember you for sure for whatever, you did with the Kerala club. Especially in Kerala, you've become a legend. I'm sure, that is the case when it comes to it. And how you've managed Gokulam Kerala and where you took them, and defending the title. I've spoken about it so many times now. But like after you came in India and you started managing Gokulam Kerala, was there anything that you changed in the atmosphere of dressing room? Means I feel that is something that
Everything, no, everything. I changed
I really want
first
to
of
know
all.
about that. Yeah.
No, for sure. I mean, I am directly with the player. So if they make some mistake, I tell through in them face. I'm no try to find excuse.
Hmm.
I like to create atmosphere, family atmosphere. But if
Hmm.
something is wrong, I like to speak strong with them always.
Hmm.
I really like the communication that we have in the field. For sure, we create something about tactically bit different than
Hmm.
especially in I League. In I League, all club was playing, and also in ISL, most of the club they play with 4-2-3-1,
Hmm.
and the system was very important for us because we play 4-3-3 in attacking for. I mean, all the time we try to attack to dominate the game in attack.
Hmm.
It's been non-dominate about possession, but dominate about creating chance to score.
Hmm.
This is, I think, we lost all possession for each game because I don't like at all get possession ball. I like that another team
Yeah.
play have a ball. So I feel confident and I give confidence to defense to the team. I
Hmm.
mean, in India, I don't know why they try to find, not only in India, also around the world, they try to find possession ball, shooting on target. This kind of that for me they don't make any sense.
Hmm.
I like statistically because I study. I'm also study a lot with many programs statistical. But at the end, counting the 3 point. At the end, counting how many chances to create in opposite team. So
Hmm.
this for sure I put emphasis for this. Win at any cost. This
Hmm.
is the before when they was in Gokulam, no, was with a previous coach. I don't know who
Hmm.
was before. The mentality is okay. We play for win,
Hmm.
but the focus is not 100% to win. It's just to I don't know performance at the maximum level or create some chance.
Hmm.
We need to win. We need to win, and we need to really believe them that they win.
Yeah.
This is the really the key. A bit we change alimentation because here they eat all the time rice, so I change also alimentation. No, but I take care really about alimentation because I make them to eat more properly, more professional.
Hmm.
Behind, I'm also university teacher in physical education, so I try to give some good advice to sleeping time, rest, and
Hmm.
also that in India you can say you are a professional player, but many times you don't act like a professional. So I really try to change something in their mind. and also don't honestly give more importance to the Indian player and not to the foreigner. This is many team in India, they give importance to the foreigner player. I give importance to the team. I mean, I don't give for me, I treat the same way I treat one foreigner, I was treating also one local player. I mean, we was like family. Everybody
Yeah.
have them rule. And we
Hmm.
create atmosphere like a family.
I think that is one thing that was visible in the team clearly when we saw Gokulam Kerala play, and that is something that we can see, and that's what comes from the dressing room vibe that you provide, to the players, to the fans also, and everything. So, and my next question is that you have been in Kerala for so long now that wherever that the your future takes you in the managerial career, whatever that happens, what are the things that you're going to remember the most about Kerala?
The Kerala guys, they are so hot. we fight. I mean, we discussion and fight also. Each training, almost each training, and this is many time. I think one if you watch, was watching our training, people think, oh, this is no team. This fight all the time, but I think this create us some plus, something that, like I say, family inside the dressing room before the match. Many times we was discussion, animated discussion. Coming the referee in official game again, ATK Mobagan, we was discussion. The referee say, "Oh, but this team is crazy team." And
Hmm.
what I really understand with to be 2 years in Gokulam, that everything is possible if you really want. Everything is
Hmm.
possible with hard work, with I mean, because we show that even with players that nobody know, we win something like
Hmm.
everybody now start to try to find our play. Everybody want to play a national team in ISL, but
Hmm.
reality that this player they don't have any background before. No, they was playing KPL of Kerala with maybe a reserve team of KPL Kerala. I
Hmm.
mean, something that we believe in ourselves, we work hard,
Hmm.
and like I say, the family that Kerala really so important for the
Hmm.
people of Kerala, the family. So I will remember all the time this stuff. No, be family, be
Hmm.
team, be family.
Next thing, I just want to shift from here a little, and I want to ask you that since you are from Italy, so is there any club that you support in Syria?
Before, for sure, it was my ex club that was Venezia. Now is going down to Serie B, but I believe they will be back in Serie A. But
Hmm.
my first club, because I like many play of this club, is Milan, and I love when it was play Paolo Maldini, Clarence Seedorf, Ambrosini. I mean
Hmm.
Nesta. This was a magic team
Hmm.
that Cafu. I mean,
Hmm.
everybody was Ronaldinho. Everybody was in the Milan when Kaká. I mean, when I was young, I was emulate really one player that I like so much that is amazing, was amazing, is Clarence Seedorf. Ah, mamma
You
mia,
must be quite thrilled that Milan won the title after really long. Now that they beat Inter Milan and AC Milan, they were
I was so
this.
happy for them. I was so happy for them because, with coordinator that now is Paolo Maldini, everything start to work so well. Also, for sure, we have no Ibrahimovic that is experienced over there in the group.
Hmm.
And now I hear that he renew also for this years. I'm so happy for the Milan, and I think the Milan supporter they was
Hmm.
missing this kind of competition because right now win the Serie A will put also themselves also in one ranking more up in play
Hmm.
with the Champions League level, and will try to compete also the maximum level in the Champions League because many times Milan was even out in the last 3 4 years, was out from Champions League, and this is not
This
so
time,
good.
we had to play AC Milan as well in the group stages. So Liverpool won against AC Milan, so that also happened. In the group stages, we had Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, AC Milan, and I think it was Porto. And I remember the match against Milan and Liverpool. All eyes were on that because that was something a superstar match. It was like after Istanbul, and you're going to see that thing again. So that was quite exciting. But then I'm sure that winning the league and then coming back stronger again in the Champions League, we can see that happening for AC Milan for sure. And let's see how it's gonna go and end for AC Milan. My last question to you is that what is that advice that you want to give to the foreign coaches who are looking to come to India as a managerial perspective? If they want to coach in India, what advice do you want to give to them?
But one advice for sure is to come and coach. Only many time I saw some coach, because we was in Bible, and I saw another field nearby me, some coach that I will not say the name. They will arrest me. No, but I saw some coach working too much about maybe technique, rondo, stuff like this. I don't see a lot coach that work in tactical. You know, I think if you want to work with India, you need to first work in tactical discipline.
Hmm,
You need to be tactical discipline, and
hmm,
second, you need to be a bit strong with them. I mean, strong like let them respect you.
hmm,
Of course, the coaching get respect, but many time maybe because of you need to be strong with them and to be near them, at the same time. I mean, try to be with them. I was many time eat with the player. I was many time try to understand the personal problem of the player.
hmm,
So I think I reach a good result in India only because of this tactically discipline and be near to the player because
hmm,
uh, they really this is what was working in Gokulam. No, they really need support, psychology support many times
hmm,
before the game, after game. If the game going bad, I mean, you need to be all the time near to the player, and you need to convince them to perform at the maximum that they can. You need to
hmm.
believe in them. More you believe in
Yep.
them, more you can. But really, is working what I did.
Hmm,
So I hope they can get this advice from me, or I don't know if it's work for them. Maybe because they have a different mentality or different.
hmm.
Each coach have a
Right.
different
Different,
philosophy.
yeah. But still, you found the mantra of success with Gokulam Kerala, with the budget that you were provided, with the team that you were provided, with everything that you needed to do to retain that title and everything. So I think if you are giving advice, I'm sure that that's coming from the right end because, you have done it and you have the silverware. So after that, it's perfectly fine that even if, people have to come and listen to that and come to India to coach. So I had an incredible time with you here talking about football. And, thank you so much for coming on my channel
Thank you
and
so much.
talking about Gokulam Kerala and your experience, managing, because I really wanted to know the process behind a coach, what it takes for a coach to manage, and everything that I needed to know about it. Because, you're a very experienced one when it comes to coaching because you started at a very tender age and this is what you are doing now. And still, you're very, very young. So, considering that, I think you've done it all. And I hope that India gets to see more of you and India gets to discover more of you and you get to win more with India. I would love to see that happen. So thank
Thank
you,
you so much.
coach, for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you. I hope to be maybe in some other club. But in any case, I really was enjoyed these 2 years in India, and who know, maybe soon or maybe later I can come back to India.
Definitely. I would love that, if we see more of you. And I hope that you win more so I can keep inviting you on my channel and, we can have discussion again and again. And also, I want to ask you, you would have tried a lot of Indian food here. So, what is it that, you really like a lot?
But chapati, I love a lot chapati. I mean, no, but a lot, all food. I mean, I in all because I was almost in Kolkata, no, for my Bible, but I really, I mean, there is no one food that all the time, only one, all the time they say little spacey, and they very big spacey. So this is I don't, but I adapt myself at the so we really my
Have
stomach
you
become
tried
now.
Italian food here? Italian food.
Yeah, sure. I try ravioli. I try pizza here. I mean, it's very tasty in many parts where it was. I mean, now Italian food everywhere. So in India, Italian food in India is so tasty. It's like look like I'm in Italy. So
Wow.
no, my really the food was so good in India. I like a lot because the spicy that I say that now I make joking, but it's also create a lot different tasty that I never was thinking before there was. So many times something different. Also a
Yeah.
lot cake, sweet cake. I mean, mamma mia, everything. I eat everything. You can find everything in India, in food, in everything you want.
Yeah.
Ev- In India, I say all the time to my sister, everything is possible. So,
Mhm. You
so
know,
I love it. I love it.
perfect. Thank you. Thank you for sharing these little details with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
I hope you keep coming back. Good night. Thank you.
Good night to
Namaste.
you. Bye bye.